Hey, what's going on? It's Matt. Super excited to show you what's in this box. Sit tight. So what I have right here is BattlBox. It's a subscription service that's geared for tactical survival, guys that really kind of like to do prep work in case the shit hits the fan. I saw a lot of YouTube reviews on this particular box, got me excited, went out and I got the advanced subscription. There are 4 different levels. The advanced runs you about $50, there's a $24, there's a $99, and a $150. With the $150, it's also known as the Knife of the Month Club. I'm really particular about the knives that I carry with me if I'm going backpacking or an EDC. So I kind of pretty picky, and that's kind of why I didn't go with that particular level of box. But the advanced box seems to have a lot of great stuff in it. I also didn't want to invest $100 a month until I really got a feel for it. And all that being said, let's kind of just jump right into the box. I'm going to do this a little bit differently. Like most subscription boxes, it comes with a card telling you what's inside. I'm just going to kind of open this up. To be clear, this is their welcome box. Everybody gets this box as their first box, and so it should be stuff that I already know what's in there, so to speak. And I'm sure you do too if you've seen other videos like this, but I'm just going to jump right into it. Okay, so like I said, here's the card right here. I got the advanced, which is $50. It says it's $117 value in this particular box. This is the solo camping box, which is great. I do have a solo camping trip planned for the end of this month. I'll get more into that at a later video. But let's just start in a random order. So, mosquito candles, great to have. Obviously, not at this time of year. We're in the middle of January, the beginning of January. Not a lot of mosquitoes, but come a certain time there will be. There's sticks and there's candles as well. This will be useful. I can smell the citronella coming off of these candles right now, so those will come in handy in the summer months. Probably when I'm family camping with my wife. Let's see what else. So this is the Mini Inferno. This is probably tinder, if I remember correctly. Actually, they're fire pads. These are just soaked, and once you light them, they'll go up. It's kind of like a Sol cube or an Esbit cube. They will go up and they will light your fire for you relatively quickly. More fire starting material. I'm a big fan of fire starting material. I typically wouldn't carry something this big with me if I was going backpacking, but if I was going on a camping trip that was maybe hiking with 3 or 4 people and my responsibility was fire management, I probably would bring this with me. It's a cedar fire starter. You can see it right there. Sawyer insect repellent. I have not used this particular brand ever. From what I have seen from the other videos of this particular unboxing, this happens to be the best on the market. So I will give it a try. Like I said, not right now. It's January something. So there's that. Tent stakes. These are the never have to retie tent stakes. We feature a line through there, actually coming from this way. And instead of retying it every time, they'll just be able to pull it taut and then basically rip it tight to those little kind of grooves right there, and it'll be able to readjust the tie and the guide lines pretty well for your tent. These are a great idea. I typically don't have that much of a problem when I'm out camping about retying my guide lines. In the wintertime, my experience is you typically do it a lot more than you do in the summertime, especially if there's some sort of condensation in the air, whether it be snow or a light rain. There's just something about the wintertime that makes those nylon tents have a little bit more give. So I'll definitely be taking a look at these. Once again though, I probably would not bring this on a backpacking trip. They're just long. They're kind of heavy as well. But, you know, for family camping, probably a great idea to have. This is the fire sleeve. the Exotech. This is a waterproof cover for your Bic lighter. These are great ideas. I do carry a Bic lighter with me everywhere I go. Not because I smoke, quit 2 years ago, which I'm pretty happy about, but every time I leave the house, there's a Bic lighter in the car, in my backpack, simply for safety reasons. Not that I think driving around where I live, which is a pretty urban/rural area, that I'll need a lighter right away, but you never know. I do travel to the Sierra a lot, so these are great to have. This is something that probably will get used in the springtime as well, when the weather starts to warm up and I'm a little bit more backpack prone and a little bit more apt to be out in the wilderness. So that's for the small stuff. Oh. And I know what this is. This is a light my fire camp tool, spoon, fork, hyper lightweight, great to have. I've got 50 of these, but you can never have enough. They do break, but they are pretty durable. The plastic is not typically my favorite types of spoons and forks to use when I'm out in the wild or out in the wilderness or at a campground, but they do serve a purpose, and they're always good to have extra ones laying around. And this is the box. So it looks like we have some pots and pans for the campground, which is great. Actually looking at some of these right now. Lots of plastic. You know what would be helpful? A knife, but I didn't bring one. This is in the truck. Oh, this is a full-fledged stove. So this is a little alcohol stove. Never really been a big fan of alcohol stoves. Carrying the liquid enough is just, it's not a pleasant experience in my opinion. This is a great little stove though. Kind of reminds me of my Primus ETA. The pots are great. The reason why the pots are great is because it has measurement on the side of it, which I love. I knew what I was getting in this box, so I'm not that super excited about it. I'm really excited for next month's box when it'll be a surprise to me. Like I said, I've seen this particular box open like 50 times because it is their welcome box. But if you like the video, give it a like. Subscribe if you want to. I'm going to be doing some more videos that focus on me actually doing activities outdoors. The rain in my particular area of the country right now has not been conducive for fishing. So I do have a snowshoeing trip, overnight backpacking trip planned for the end of this month. I'll be doing that solo. I'll bring the GoPro, kind of get some good footage there. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.